Did Jeffrey get greedy again?
No, a man named Kenneth Jackson is claiming my nut-free muffins put him in anaphylactic shock.
What happened? Too much gluten? Not enough gluten?
Harvey, this isn't funny. This is my company, and my entire brand is based on quality.
I'm sorry. I'll take it seriously.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, thank Louis, because he's gonna handle this case.
What?
This is a business matter, not personal, and I'm not stealing Louis's client.
You're not stealing me. You already handled my divorce. But are you gonna tell me that Louis is a better lawyer than you?
No, I'm gonna tell you that he's a damn good lawyer and he'd do anything to protect you.
That's not the point. I need this to go away quietly, and Louis doesn't do anything quietly.
Then tell him that.
He never listens to me.
Then get him to listen or get another law firm, because I'm not taking this case.
Harvey, I don't need another firm. I need you.
You know what I think? I think you want to go out with me again, and you came to me with this because you're afraid to say it to me.
I don't believe you. You think I concocted a lawsuit against my own company just to tell a man I've already been with that I like him?
Sure looks that way.
In that case, I guess I do have the wrong man for the job. Thank you for taking the time.
You need to tell Louis you've been sleeping with Esther.
What?
Oh, please. It took me all of 2 seconds to put it together after I saw you two mooning over each other this morning.
It's not what you think. We bonded together during her divorce proceeding.
Harvey, you said you wanted to be friends. This is me being your friend.
Friends don't accuse each other of things.
I'm not accusing you. I'm looking out for you.
How is that looking out for me?
Because like I said, you need to tell him.
Well, you know what? I don't need to do that because for once, your radar is off. We haven't been sleeping together. We slept together one time.
What difference does that make? You promised him you wouldn't do it at all.
Donna, Louis isn't rational on his best days with issues that don't involve his sister. Now, how is he gonna take it if I do what you're asking?
And how do you think he's gonna react when he finds out you kept this from him?
He's not gonna find out.
Yes, he is. Because I didn't have to be me to see the way you two looked at each other. And someday Louis is gonna see that too.
Donna, I appreciate you telling me this as a friend. Now, as a friend, I'm telling you to mind your own business.
I told you to settle this thing.
And I'm trying to.
Then why did I just get a notice that the FDA is investigating my company?
What?
What did you do?
I was gonna settle, but then Rachel found out their lawyer has a history of blackmailing companies, so our only option was to countersue.
You filed a countersuit against my explicit instructions?
You know what, Esther? You came to me for help. And I'll tell you how to bake your muffins.
Because you don't know the first thing about my business.
And you don't know the first thing about mine.
I don't have to. I know you. And you've got a chip on your shoulder the size of Montana, and when it comes out, you make everything worse.
You know what, Esther? I was right to do what I did. And for once, I'm not gonna let you treat me like I'm less than you.
Less than me?
Yes, less than you. I'm always your buffoon brother. Well, not this time.
You had no right to do this without asking me.
I didn't ask you because you wouldn't have listened.
No, you never listened, which is why I wanted to go to Harvey in the first place.
What?
You heard me.
How could you betray me like that?
I wasn't betraying you. I was looking out for myself.
If you were looking out for yourself, then why did you lie to me about going to him?
Because you're always jealous whenever I ask anyone else to do anything. You're my brother, Louis, not my boyfriend.
If you wanted Harvey so much, why don't you go to him right now?
I can't. Because when I went to him, he told me I should trust you.
He really said that?
He didn't just say that. He said you were a damn good lawyer.
I am a damn good lawyer. But I should have told you.
Well, what are we gonna do now?
Depends. If you think you can trust me or not.
I can.
Gretchen, where are we at with the Cabrillo claim? I have to go.
I'm not Gretchen. That's too bad for you because she's still in the habit of covering for you.
Covering for me for what?
I told you Louis was going to find out about Esther.
And I told you it's none of your business.
Well, it became my business when Louis asked me about it yesterday, and I had to lie to his face just to get him to leave it alone.
I didn't ask you to do that.
Yes, you did, and you know it.
Donna, I don't have time for this. I have an appointment.
What appointment? I checked with Gretchen, so you couldn't get out of this with some made-up thing. Your calendar's empty.
You know what, Donna? One thing I learned the hard way is not to tell your secretary everything.
Well, be careful, Harvey. Because you're about to learn the hard way that I may have lied to Louis about this once, but I am never, never gonna do it again.
I got in a fight with Donna.
Fight about what?
She wants me to tell Louis that I slept with his sister.
Why exactly does she want you to do that?
Because I promised Louis I wouldn't, and she thinks he's gonna find out.
Why would you make a promise like that to Louis if you had no intention of keeping it?
I had every intention of keeping it. It's Louis's sister. But then I met her, and it happened.
Well, why don't you just tell him that?
Because he's like a 4-year-old, and on top of that, he doesn't own her. She's his sister.
But this isn't about his relationship with his sister. It's about his relationship with you. You made him a promise.
Yeah, and as long as he doesn't find out I broke it, it doesn't matter.
And in light of the story you told me the other day, that's probably what someone you know very well said to herself.
Are you shitting me? You're comparing me to her?
I most certainly am. Right down to you putting Donna in a position not to say anything.
Donna is not an 8-year-old boy, and I'm not cheating on my wife.
No, but you're putting two people you care about in positions to feel betrayed.
Betrayed?
Yes, like when someone has an affair with someone else.
Okay, you don't get to say that to me.
It's my job to say things like that to you.
Then you don't know what you're talking about, because I've lived my whole life not to be her.
And when people do that, they very often become that very thing in a different way.
Well, I'm not goddamn her!
Well, then you better take a look in the mirror. Because you made a promise, snuck behind someone's back to break it, and when confronted with that fact, you're denying all responsibility. That sounds like an affair to me.
Esther, what are you doing here?
I'm actually going out to dinner with Louis and Donna.
Well, thanks for the invitation, but that's the last thing in the world I want to do right now.
That's not why I'm here. I was thinking about what you said about why I called you first, and then about how you handled it. And I thought maybe you might want to take me out this weekend.
Esther, what do you think's going on between us?
I don't know, I just...
You don't know? Well, I'll tell you. We had a moment. It was nice, but I'm not interested in sneaking around.
Who said anything about sneaking around?
I did. And you just got divorced, and you're a mother of 2, and I'm not going to be the reason that...
That what?
That nothing. Why don't you just go out to your dinner?
Harvey, tell me what's going on.
What's going on is you asked me out, and I said no, so please, just leave me alone.
Harvey...
I said leave me alone.
You and I are gonna have a talk right now.
Okay, whatever it is, it can wait. I need to tell you something.
Does it have something to do with why my sister just left here, too upset to go out to dinner? You piece of shit, I knew it. What'd you do to her now?
I didn't do anything to her, Louis.
And when I say now, I mean as opposed to before, when you slept with her. That's right. Donna, the one you tried to steal from me at dinner the other night, told me.
Calm down. I didn't try to steal anything.
You made a promise to me! And even after I told you about when Esther and I were kids and the boys used me to get to her, you still went ahead and betrayed me.
Louis, it had already happened. And I was just now about to tell you.
Bullshit. You were never gonna tell me. You were gonna keep it to yourself to the day you died.
Louis, you have to believe me. I swear I was just about to tell you.
What you're about to do is get your ass kicked.
All right, watch yourself. Don't threaten something you can't handle.
You don't think I can handle you? You also thought I was too stupid to find out, but I did find out. I found out that you're nothing but a lying, cheating...
I didn't cheat with Esther. It was 2 grown people making a goddamn decision for themselves.
Well, that decision ended with her walking out of here near tears because she didn't have all the facts. Like the fact that you're a serial womanizer who can't stand when anyone else
Shut
has.
the hell up!
So he takes whatever woman's in sight.
I'm telling
because
you.
he's so messed up from whatever goddamn thing happened to him in his pathetic childhood.
Shut the hell up!
He can't! Get away from me.
You get the hell out of here.